How's it going? It's Big Beefcake here. I'd like to welcome you to yet another episode of Saturday Night Horror. We're moving right along in our Halloween marathon. We've done Halloweens 1 through 4, and tonight we'll be doing Halloween 5, followed by Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've only seen Curse of Michael Myers one time, and the only thing I remember from is they were actually trying to explain the origin of Michael Myers, where he gets his powers from, and why he's seemingly immortal. I watched it when I was younger, didn't really understand what was going on, so tonight will be different, man. Yeah, I'm older now, so maybe it'll make more sense to me. Who knows? But before that, the first movie we're going to watch is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. And in this movie, Michael Myers is still going after his young niece Jamie, who actually got away from him and survived his attacks in Halloween 4. Now, you don't find out until Curse of Michael Myers why he keeps going after his siblings. He went after his sister Laurie Strode in the first two. He's going after his niece in part 4 and 5, even the beginning of Curse of Michael Myers. But yeah, Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, he's still going after his niece Jamie. Dr. Loomis comes in to try to save the day. I mean, it's a fun movie, man. From what I remember, it's real fun, so definitely looking forward to watching that. Definitely looking forward to seeing The Curse of Michael Myers and, actually understanding what's going on this time. So today, my meal, I'm going to keep it simple, man. I'm still kind of agitated about the fried chicken fiasco from last week. So I'm keeping it real simple, and we're going to make a Wild Mike's frozen pizza. I'm taking a break from cooking just for 1 week. Actually 2 weeks. I'm going to keep it simple next week as well, because next week I have Saturday Night Horror, and then the night after is SummerSlam. And we're going all out with the food for SummerSlam, so I'm not going to cook too much that Saturday. But that's next week, man. That's next week. This week, Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. A Wild Mike's frozen pizza. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the kitchen. Let's spice up this pizza, man. As you can see, it's daylight, so it'll be a couple hours. I'll have taken a nap by then, got some sleep. So I'll see you in about 9 or 10 hours. You'll see me in a few seconds. Alright guys, so there's been a change of plans. I'm not going to be making a frozen pizza today. I'm not going to be cooking at all. My brother ordered some Domino's earlier, and I'm still full, so I'm not even hungry, man. So there's no point in making anything if I'm not hungry. So yeah, for all those who are excited about watching me cook the pizza, I apologize, guys. So we are going to get our drink, though. Let's go ahead and get something to drink. And we all know what it's going to be. At this point, it's no surprise whatsoever. None.
Never there is fun, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola.
Alright, we've got our ice cold Coca-Cola. And yeah, I'm just going to get one. I'm not going to drink all 6 at one time. Probably could, though, man. I love Coke. So we've got our drink, no meal, and our main menu for Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. There's a pretty standard main menu, a couple scenes here. Playing the Halloween theme in the background, that's always cool. And to this day, like I said, that theme still creeps me out. Here we see little Jamie, Michael Myers just creeping around outside her house. Yeah, man, pretty standard main menu. Pretty long main menu, too. Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking. God, that's creepy right there, dude. That's creepy. And you see how the mask has changed. Alright, we've got our drink. Got our movie. We have Lead and we have Tiger about to take a dump in the litter box. So let's turn out this last light in the house and watch Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Alright, here we go. Mustafa Akkad. I hope it's Akkad. If not, I apologize, Mr. Mustafa. Here we go. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So enjoy these clips, guys. Alright, in our first clip here, right off the bat, they're showing a flashback to the end of Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. And he was shot time after time again, and he fell into a mining shaft, which in turn collapsed on him. Yep. And everyone thinks he's buried alive. Now, this is inside the mining shaft. This is what you did not see on Halloween, the end of Halloween 4. Michael, of course, survived the fall and the multiple shots and bullet holes. Now, this is another thing you didn't see on Halloween 4. They throw dynamite in there. See, they didn't do that on the end of Halloween 4. But by then, he's already out. Now, they think he's dead. Of course, we know better. As we can see, he escaped, and down the river he goes. And it's funny how he refuses to take that mask. He just keeps the mask on the entire time. He's just going downstream, man. Now this is going to be this is kind of amusing to me. See, there's a little shack there, and you mean to tell me no one knew about that little shack right there? Nobody. Yeah, see, Michael, he's about out of it, man. And this guy lives in the shack with his parrot. Unfortunately, he's about to have a guest. I just find it funny no one knew about this shack, man. Or maybe they did. Who knows? I don't think they did. But the parrot knows something's up. And there's poor dudes looking around. He's probably not used to having many guests or any guests at all. Hey, Michael didn't even have enough energy to strangle him. He just passed out. Man. Look at that. 1 year later, you're going to see what happens here. Okay, as you can see, that's little Jamie. Now, this is 1 year later, so Michael Myers is still in the shack. So this guy kept Michael Myers in his shack for a year. And you see, he doesn't have his mask on, which is rare. And remember in the earlier movies, somehow Jamie is telepathically connected to her uncle Michael Myers. I don't know how that works, but she is. So she knows he's alive and he's awake, I guess you could say. See, the mask has just been through some wear and tear. Now this dude nursed him back to health after a year, and this is the thanks he gets. Now Jamie is in a children's hospital. If you remember the end of Halloween 4, she made it seem like she killed her stepmother, and we found out in this movie she didn't actually kill her with those scissors. She just she stabbed her, but she survived. So they put her in this children's hospital for I guess mentally unstable children or special needs children. I don't know. It's a children's hospital. That's all they gave us. But she knows her uncle is alive, and she knows he's gonna come for her. And speaking of alive, Kitty Cat's streak of being with us on Saturday Night Horror is alive and well. She's being a particularly big baby tonight. She's jumped in my lap quite a few times, but I had to keep getting up to film the scenes. It's funny, she gets mad when I get up and she has to leave my lap. She howls at me like, meow. Alright, this scene, this guy in a leather jacket trying his best to look like the Fonz from Happy Days. He's in love with his car. He doesn't want anyone touching it. He's constantly waxing it. Yeah. So of course Michael Myers comes up and you'll see. He's busy checking himself out and look at this guy's face. Michael Myers just scratches his car up, man. So of course the Fonz gets pissed off. Starts running his mouth at Michael Myers, which is never a good idea. And goodbye, Fonzie. Look at him shaking, man. Yeah, Mike just drags him out of the way and steals his car. Alright, this scene here I actually thought was pretty cool. That's Michael Myers behind the wheel of the car he just stole from Fonz. And he's chasing the kids down. That's Jamie's friend from the children's hospital. He manages to jump out of the way. And now he's chasing Jamie. Now what I find absolutely hilarious is you can't hear it, but Michael Myers, he has the pedal to the metal. He is flooring it. And little Jamie's outrunning the car. He's absolutely flooring it and she's still outrunning him. So, yeah, I find that absolutely hilarious. So Jamie just might be the fastest human alive. That's her friend Tina. Look at that, man. I mean, he's got it floored, and little Jamie's just outrunning him. That is, wow. Tell you, man. This scene was actually pretty cool near the end. I mean, this is just the funny part right here, watching a little girl outrun a speeding car. Of course, he goes head on into a tree. And right now you just hear the horn, the car horn going off. Kind of like he passed out and he's leaning on the horn. She thinks it's over. Excuse me. Yeah, she thinks she's safe. Car horn's still going, so they probably think he's unconscious or dead, just laid up on the horn. But we all know better, man. And she's taking her time getting over there. The horn's still going. And now the horn stopped, which means Michael is out. He either sat back up or he's gotten out of the car. And he's out of the car. That is a creepy visual coming up, man. It's cool, but it's creepy right here. Well, it's creepy to me. He just comes walking around the side of the car in the tree, just slow as can be. Just stalking her. And just taking his time, man. Yeah, she pretty much sacrifices herself to save Jamie. And Jamie does what she always does. Stands there and watches. Well, no, I take that back, man. She had sense enough to run at the end of part 4. I apologize. But yeah, it was a pretty cool scene overall when he came around the corner. I liked it. Alright, now this right here, we have Dr. Loomis. He's back to save the day. I thought this was a really cool scene, but at the same time, kind of, you know, you're like, what are you thinking, Loomis? This is the old Myers house. This is where all started. Michael Myers' childhood home. After the car scene, Dr. Loomis showed up and he screamed into the woods, meet me at where it all started, Michael, and we'll end it. So he's got some cops in the house with him. He brought Jamie with him as bait. Of course, Michael showed up. And now Loomis realizes that he's not alone. And look at Michael Myers' mask, man. If you remember from the very first Halloween, and you look at it now, it's been through some times. It's been through some rough times. Now, Dr. Loomis is actually going up to Michael. Now, he's actually trying to talk Michael into dropping the knife and letting him help him to get rid of his rage to kill, or his urge to kill. He's telling him that he can stop the urges, he can stop the rage burning up inside of him, he can cure him of whatever's wrong with him. And he's doing his damnedest to talk some sense into Michael. So I can't really tell if he's been being genuine or if he's, but Michael seems to be listening to him. Look at that, man. Now he's going to try to get the knife from Michael. Big mistake. Alright, this is toward the end of the movie now. They're still in the Myers house. And Jamie has run up into the attic. And it's kind of a little shrine or room that Michael has built for himself up in the attic of his old childhood home. Really creepy stuff going on here. Now you can't see it that well, but he actually has a coffin with a picture of Jamie on it. Now she just saw it. She's backing up, scared to death. And that's her dog, Max. That is, I can't remember who that was. And that's her sister from part 4, Rachel, who Michael killed at the beginning of this movie. I think I'd run into the kitchen when it happened. Didn't feel like rewinding. Sorry, guys. And now she hears footsteps. Because Michael is coming up there too. I really don't like the mask on this movie, man. I really don't. Now she's getting down in the casket. I mean, she really has nowhere else to go. Now he's about to stab her. Look at this. And she calls out. She says, "Uncle." Which, of course, he is her uncle. So she calls him uncle for the first time. Kind of stuns him a little bit. Surprises him. Now she wants to see his face. And this is a rare occurrence. He actually takes his mask off. And she says, "You're just like me." I guess she feels sorry for him. Or something. And she tries to touch his face, and I guess Michael snaps out of it. Yeah, man, that was a pretty cool scene right there. Of course, Dr. Loomis shows up. She almost connected with him, man, for a few seconds. But alas, it was not meant to be. So he goes back to slowly stalking Jamie. Now, Dr. Loomis is taunting him this whole time. "If you want her, come and get her, Michael. If you want her, come and get her." in the Dr. Sam Loomis voice. And you probably notice he's kind of leading Michael on here, so obviously he has something planned. I would hope anyway. And he's slowly leading him into this room. And that's why he's got a chain link net. Now, he doesn't have bullets in that gun. He's got tranquilizer darts, because at this point, we already know bullets aren't going to kill him. Now, he's caught in his chain link net, getting shot with tranquilizer darts. Putting up a hell of a fight. And Dr. Loomis kind of goes a little crazy here. Starts beating him with a piece of wood. Gets him on the ground. And now the whole time he's hitting him, he's screaming, "Die, Michael, die." So he kind of loses his mind a little bit. Yeah, he's screaming, "Die, Michael, die." Jesus, Loomis. I guess he realizes what he's doing and calms down. Well, I was gonna say calms down a little bit. Either that or he just wore himself out. Alright, everyone, this is our last scene from Halloween 5. Michael Myers is in police custody now, locked up in a cell. Like, that's really gonna hold him, unless he's still suffer from the effects of the tranquilizers. Now, they're saying they have a transport on the way to take him to a maximum security prison, where he'll never get out. Of course, we all know differently. Now, this mysterious guy, he shows up during the whole movie just for a few seconds every now and then, too fast to record a scene. He's made his way to the police station. He's been quietly following Michael around the entire movie, and you don't really know who he is or what he's doing. So he makes his way in the police station. This guy's going to take Jamie back to the children's hospital or children's clinic, whatever you want to call it. So they're getting ready to go. And here's gunshots and an explosion. And there's our mystery man in the hat and trench coat, just shooting the place up. They did show a scene earlier. Our mystery man has a tattoo or a mark on his arm, same mark that Michael Myers has on his hand. Looks like an upside down P, or in the next movie they call it a thorn, but we're not there yet. So of course Jamie, in her infinite wisdom, decides to go check things out. Because she wasn't just being attacked by her killer uncle. So she goes in the police station to see what's going on. And then we got dead body number 1. As you can see, another dead body over there. Cops have all been killed by our mystery man. And another dead body. And of course the cell that was holding Michael is destroyed. He's escaped again. So our mystery man actually showed up to get Michael out of jail, break him free. Don't have any idea why. Now she knows what that means. And she's just standing there saying, "No, no, no." So Michael Myers is free. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. Alright, here's our main menu slash title screen for Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. Just like Halloween 5, shows some scenes from the movie, has the Halloween theme music playing in the background. Kind of an updated Halloween theme, it's still creepy as hell. Not personally, see, there's our mystery man. Yeah, see, Michael looks kind of weird in this one. Well, this movie was actually done by Dimension Films instead of Universal, so I guess it's their own little take on it. They basically try to explain Michael's origins, how he gets his superhuman powers, how he's seemingly immortal. So let's watch it, man. Alright, our first clip here from Curse of Michael Myers. That woman there is actually Jamie. That's right. Little Jamie's all grown up, and she had just gave birth to that baby at the beginning of the movie. For some reason, I didn't record it, man. I don't know why. But she was in some kind of abandoned facility with a bunch of cultists that were dressed like our mystery man. Our man in black, they had robes and everything, and they had the symbol that Michael Myers has on his hand. And of course, Michael was there too. For some reason, he wouldn't kill the cultist, but he went after Jamie when she tried to escape. He's tracked her down to this bus station now. But yeah, little Jamie's all grown up and just had a baby. And Uncle Michael is still going after her. Now the cultists, they took her baby, and they took some blood and drew the symbol on his hand on the baby's stomach. So I guess they're trying to make him just like Michael. Who knows? But yeah, Michael's tracked him down, and he's trying to kill Jamie and take the baby back to the facility or wherever they were. See, Jamie got away. She's driving down the road now. That is not the same actress. I did some reading as to why Danielle Harris, who played young Jamie, wasn't in this one as Jamie. And I don't know if it was true or not, or if it's just someone's opinion, but they said that they couldn't come to agreement on terms of the contract and pay. So they got this different actress to play Jamie here. And of course, Michael caught up with him just that quick. And she crashes right into a barn. With the baby in the front seat, don't forget that. Yeah, so she's pretty much out of it, man. And they try to insinuate in this movie that at the end of part 5, when Jamie went back in the police station, that the man in black or someone from his group actually took her with them. They said Jamie and Michael disappeared that same night, never to be seen again. So apparently they grabbed Jamie too, and I guess held her in that facility all these years. They don't really go into too much detail. I guess she's trying to sneak through the barn here and get away from Michael. Yeah, she's just taking her time, being real slow. And there's the doorway to freedom, I guess you could say. So she's sneaking along there. And she's almost there. And of course, one of those twigs snaps and makes a loud noise. And Michael is right there. And he impales her. That actually kind of sucks, man. Because for 2 movies, she got away from him. In less than 15 minutes in The Curse of Michael Myers. Look at her. And she's telling him you can't have the baby, Michael. This is brutal right here. Like I said, man, it kind of sucks that for 2 movies she got away from him. And the first 15 minutes of this one, she's dead. He kills her. But that's the death of Jamie, folks. Sorry to say. Now Michael goes to get the baby out of the front seat. And it's a brick. So where's the baby? Alright, this is later on in the movie. The baby was actually still in the bus station. And a young man named Tommy, the little boy Tommy that Laurie Strode was babysitting in Halloween 1, he's back in this movie all grown up. You see Michael is in his old house. People have actually moved into the Myers house. And apparently Michael's pissed off about that. So he kills this girl here. And this little boy, for some reason, he's drawn to Michael, man. So he's going over there. And now she's running after him. Alright, everyone. That was Halloween 5. Revenge of Michael Myers. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Beefcake, you only had 2 scenes from Curse of Michael Myers. What's wrong with you, man? Truth is, guys, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie, Curse of Michael Myers was boring as hell. And it put me to sleep. I woke up, it was 3 in the morning. It had already gone back to the main menu. I said, screw it. I'm not gonna go through it again. I'll probably fall asleep again. So, 2 scenes for Curse of Michael Myers. I'm gonna have to give it the thumbs down. Thumbs down. Get in the camera view, dumbass. But yeah, man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I fell asleep. Sorry, guys. And I know, I was gonna make a frozen pizza, but brother ordered Domino's. I was still full, so like I said, there's no point in making something I wasn't gonna eat. So I mean, it's in the freezer for next week, and we have a visitor. Hey, Shadow. Shadow. Trying to get her to start talking. She won't talk. That's Shadow. She's the baby of the bunch. But yeah, man. So I gotta be honest, man. Halloween 5 was the highlight of this episode. I'll be straight up with you guys. This episode sucks, man. I apologize. This is not up to par. I actually contemplated not uploading this at all, but I mean, we got some good footage from Halloween 5. I enjoyed Halloween 5, so I figured I'd go ahead and put it online. And like I said at the very beginning of Saturday Night Horror, man, if something goes wrong, if something screws up, you'll see it. It'll be uploaded. This episode was a disaster. It was horrible. Next week we will definitely make up for it because we got a good movie to watch next week, man. We're gonna finish up our Halloween marathon. Let's get Michael up there. Next week we have Halloween H2O, which was the only Halloween movie I ever went to the movies to see. I actually had to get one of my parents to go with me because I was under 18. Yeah, go figure. It's pretty good, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching Halloween H2O. It's kind of the 20th anniversary of Halloween, so that'll be cool. And unfortunately, the last movie in our Halloween marathon is Halloween Resurrection. Oh boy, that's gonna be a rough one to watch, guys. But I promise you, I'll stay awake. We'll turn chicken shit into chicken salad on that movie because it sucks, man. Busta Rhymes fights Michael Myers. That's all I got to say. Busta Rhymes versus Michael Myers. It's gonna suck. It will suck. It will forever suck. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do something with it, man. We'll have fun with it. So again, I apologize for this episode, man. This is definitely not up to my standards. Like I said, I didn't even want to upload this, but I decided to anyway. So to all the Saturday Night Horror fans out there, I know, I'm sorry. Next week we'll make it up to you. Please tune in next week. Anyway, that's Saturday Night Horror, guys. That's what happens when you fall asleep during the movie and you're not hungry. So next week, Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection. We're gonna have a Wild Mike's frozen pizza that we're gonna have this week, because the day after next Saturday is SummerSlam. We always cook a whole lot of food for WrestleMania SummerSlam. I'll do a video on that, man. Give you a little sneak peek into our SummerSlam night, but that's next week. So until then, have a good week, guys. Take care, be safe, and I'm on vacation next week.